lot of people actually know where the market is, but they still find it kind of hard to actually say, okay, where is it? Is this a break of structure? Is this a continuation? What is actually happening? A lot of people actually find this thing confusing, but I will give you guys a little bit of example that's going to let you understand what a real break of structure is and a change of character. A lot of people actually mark something like this as a break of structure, but I'll tell you, this is not a break of structure. This is just like one leg movement, like this, just like this, a one leg movement. This is what we call a one leg movement. So this is not a break of structure from here to here. It's a one leg movement, and it is not a break of structure. In which a lot of gurus will actually tell you, okay, this is a break of structure, and no, it is not. So now let me show you what a break of structure is. Now we can see from this side here, we had one valid break of structure. Why is a valid break of structure? A valid break of structure must actually take out a liquidity. And where's our liquidity? This is our liquidity. Then what is the next thing before we tap into this order flow? And at this side here, we could go for what? We could go for a long here, putting our stop, putting our targets at the previous high, at the valid high, and putting our stop loss beneath this place that our trade is going to go invalidated. And what happened there, if you notice, it went high and it was a winning trade. So now let's say we have a break of structure here. Now this is our high. Where is our inducement currently? This is our inducement here. This is our inducement. We don't have any other inducement aside from this. We need to take note. And where is our low? This is our previous low here. This is our protected low. Do we understand? And if anything that makes the market to breaks beneath this protected low, the market is now changing from what? Uptrend to a downtrend. This is our protected low. This was our previous protected low. The market came, took out the inducement, tested our order flow, then broke up to the upside. Now the market is coming back inside. We're expecting it to take out this inducement, tap into this order block or order flow, then continue its what? Journey. But let's see what the market is going to do. We can see the market is moving and we are waiting for it to take out the order flow. And mind you, we can trade to the downside, but just in accordance to what we are talking about today, we'll just wait for it so we can just follow the market structure. Now we can see the market is actually coming down. And what actually happened, if you notice, we just swept liquidity from this side, which makes what? It now validates our what? High. Where's our target? This becomes our what? Our target that we're expecting to what? Take out, because we just swept liquidity from this low, and we can see immediately we had a little bit of reaction, but we can't just enter like that. We need other confluence. But based on what we are talking to the break of structure, tomorrow we can talk about the confluence that's going to make us to enter. But let's just see what happens. Okay, and the market is trying. Let's see if it is going to go up or it is going to have a change of character. And boom, we can see now we can call this an internal change of character. You understand? Like the market is aligning. The market tapped this order flow, immediately it took out the inducement, it tapped this order flow, and after it tapped this order flow, it came back here. We had a what? Change of character here. This is not a bigger change of character, it is an internal change of character, which is going to validate among the reasons we can now start looking for our buys from here and putting our stop loss beneath here, and let's see how it goes. Then we are waiting and it is trying to push higher. I can see there's a lot of entry opportunity. Trading is actually easy once you understand just where the direction is. A lot of people don't just understand this, that okay, the market is going, and now we see boom, what happened here? We hit our TP smashed easily with what? We just understanding the fact that this is a break of structure. A lot of people call this break of structure. No, this is not a break of structure. A lot of people call this a break of structure. No, this is not a break of structure. And this and this and this, all these are not break of structure. These are not break of structure. A lot of people call this break of structure, but this is a valid break of structure. This here, this side is a valid break of structure. This side also is a valid break of structure. Why is it a valid break of structure? Because it took out the inducement Where is this inducement? This was our last inducement. Maybe I'll make a video on how to identify inducement. We don't need a lot of inducement that you just see a lot of people marking inducement like this in your videos on YouTube, that this is our inducement. No, this is not an inducement. This is not an inducement. This is the inducement that we needed here. Once you take out your inducement, you look for your POI to what? Target this place. Here we could have gone a long position here, boom, put entering here. Our take profit is going to be here. Our stop loss, if you enter direct, our stop loss would have been around here like this, but we couldn't have entered like that based on that's not our style of trading. Do we understand? If you wanted to enter without confirmation, like some people do, would have entered. But if you wanted to have entered without no confirmation and with confirmation, you would have entered around here, which is still a good, pretty much good risk to reward ratio. This is like almost a 3R, and this one also would have also cut this trade, a long position from this side here. From this side, putting our take profits we are here, and our stop loss we are beneath this low. Beneath this low, we would have what? Once we saw this sweep happen in rejection, because this was going to be like our order block. This whole leg can be our order block, and we enter. Do we understand? I'm just trying to like break this down more and more so that we are going to understand how market works. Market is very, very easy. Let's just play it further and let's see how it goes. Let me delete this. We don't need that. It's just all about you understanding where the direction is. Now we know clearly that the market is what? Going up. But now what do we observe? Something came here. What do we observe? Instead of breaking, we will notice we didn't really break above this high. Instead, we swept it. There's another concept called sweep of liquidity. I'll just make it like, I don't want to make this video long. I'll make another video on it, talking about the sweep of liquidity, whereby we will understand how the market actually swept this high. The market never really broke above this. It only swept this high. If you observe it, just look at it, just spike. It just spiked beneath. You saw it. It just hit us and take profits, and we had a what? Internal change of character. Once we see a sweep, it is a trigger for us that wow, this market is very likely to what? Go down. And after this change of character, what are we looking for? We are looking for a sell. Why? It is a counter trend, but we know that we are what? Looking for a sell. Why? Because we just swept this high, and once we sweep this high, we are not going to look for buy. We are going to look for sell. So that is how the market is. But I'll make a brief video, a shorter video of how to trade. Maybe how to trade the what is it called? We can put this place as our target, and we can put this place as our target. But this place is more ideal because of we are trading against the trend. So it is not a must to go for a bigger risk to reward ratio. You just need to make sure you balance everything, and 6R is actually good. It's not bad. It's only once you are greedy you start looking for what is not missing. You understand? And let me explain. There's one thing that actually affects a lot of traders, is that a lot of traders don't actually know where the whole market is actually going to. If this is a 15-minute time frame trade, right? But if you go back to 4R, if we go to 4R, my network is slow, please. I'm sorry about that. If we go to 4R, let's just stop the video here. I'll make another video later on. Thank you.